Welcome back to Couch Capades and the Couch of Love.
And the awful accents that we're doing.
Yeah, accent just annihilation.
Yeah. Very much apologize.
Annihilation.
But at least you guys can laugh at us.
Yep.
The cats on this island, they're going missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising, and we've hit a wall.
Holy shit. A wall of ignorance, maybe. Really? How many times do I have to tell you? The Muellers are to blame. Muellers.
Muellers?
No, Floofy Butt, there's no need for name calling.
Bet you called me Floofy Butt.
That's your name.
Speaking of name calling, I'll remind you that my name is Major, madam.
Look, they can't help the way they are. It's lack of breeding, you know.
Overbreeding, if you ask me. I don't remember, like, wait,
Yeah.
who was, is that, which voice was that one?
Again, Muellers? They're the elder cats on the island. I'm trying to help you with your accent, so it's throwing off my British accent.
It is. It's cool. Harry Potter.
And that's the thing, like, I'm listening to Harry Potter, and now I'm, like, channeling my inner McGonagall.
That's
a problem.
That's
It's a
awesome.
problem.
I love that.
They're the elder cats, the island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term, Muellers. And how are they to blame exactly?
Well, if I knew that, there would have been no need for this elaborate kidnapping. We've kidnapped you, by the way. It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all. Look, Kara, all we need to know is that we are no longer safe on this island. It's the elders who live in the danger zone are hostile toward us. Not sure why. It's just always been like that way. It's always been that way. Been like that way, you know. And now, because cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either.
You expect the occasional mishap. We live in an undomesticated world here, after all.
Oh, you actually got McGonagall down. Pretty damn
Working
close,
on it.
actually. But lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day.
Even the last human we catified went missing.
What?
I'm sorry,
Can,
what?
Come again for a big fudge, please?
Let's not open old wounds, Kibbles.
Like the ones on my hands?
Yes.
Yes, onwards and upwards.
Well, first things first, though, this werecat thing.
Catification!
Transition.
Whatever. How does it work?
Time passes, then you transform into a cat.
No. Doris. It's a great process.
Gradual?
Gradual process.
It's different for everyone, but you won't just turn overnight.
The clock is ticking, however. The first side effect of the transition is being able to understand us. Well, some of us.
Not the elders, obviously.
Not all the domestics either.
Then you have the whole heightened senses thing, the increased agility, the crazy body hair stuff.
You gotta watch out for that.
Seriously.
Let's not worry the human with all the details just yet.
I assume there's an antidote?
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption.
Hang on. You said there was someone else who you'd put in this position.
Well, let's hope you're a better bet than they were. Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back.
I know where their notes are, though.
Really?
Huh?
Trade.
Huh?
You help us, and I'll give you their progress reports.
So what do you say, Kata? Will you help us?
We don't really have a choice.
I mean, we really don't have a choice on this one, so let's
But I'll bet you we'd get a different ending if we did not help the kitties.
It just goes, and you're dead.
You turn into a cat, and life as you know it is over. Not much of a choice, really, is it? Afraid not. Okay, fine. So, where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me that will help me track down your missing friends?
Sorry. No one will listen to sense. Start with the Muellers, and I'll Start with the Muellers, and I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too.
Great, where are they?
Yeah.
Don't mind him. He's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in your part of the island.
Yes, nowhere near the danger zone. All the elders.
Well, that doesn't make much sense. But I suppose nothing around this place does.
No shit, Sherlock.
My catalog starts beeping. Oh, my alarm. I have to get to work. You run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicions with your people. You can meet with us later.
I'll make sure those reports are in your tent before this evening.
Thanks, Kara. You're 1 in a million. I imagine the odds are far greater than that, given your new health status. What?
Yay?
What?
Go! And thanks from all of us. Thanks.
Thanks.
Great.
I'm confused and a little concerned.
I don't know, we're turning into cats.
Yeah.
That's all that I really know.
I guess that's all we got.
So I guess that's how...
Why is that part of the game? Like, yeah.
Because that's why we're dating the cats.
That's true. I guess that gives it that. Here you go.
That way we're not human dating a
Dating
cat.
a cat. Yeah.
We're like, werecat dating a cat.
True. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, why not? After a rather painful journey, I'm very grateful to finally limp into camp. I have just enough time to get myself tidied up for work, and I'm about to peel off my filthy pajamas when I hear my catalog beeping. Beep, beep, beep. I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from. It's not from any of the contacts that Professor Popper programmed into it. In fact, there's no contact information at all. Are you sure it's wise to trust everyone? Anyone? What on earth does that mean? Who is this? There's a lot you don't know. Think carefully about who you
Heart that.
confide in.
Heart that one. I want to see what happens. That's what I thought.
Okay.
All right.
Before I can think of a reply, the messages are gone and my catalog has no record of them.
Dum dum dum.
That probably would have happened even if we didn't. click the
Probably.
heart.
Yeah.
I don't have any time to think about this right now. I need to get ready. As soon as I'm presentable, I head over to the lab. I'm 10 minutes late. Doesn't give a good impression on my first morning. Oof.
Ah, Maddie. Good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you
just
over?
call me Maddie?
I did. Mandy. I did call you Maddie. Ah, Mandy. Good to see you.
Look,
I was
my
beginning
name is
to worry.
Mandy. There are not that many people on this island.
Did you oversleep on your first day?
Ooh, had to get water. I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think the traveling and all the excitement of yesterday. I take punctuality very seriously. He cuts across my apology.
Not to worry. It's perfectly understandable. You'll find that I'm quite relaxed about most things. As long as you get the work done, I don't much mind what hours you keep.
Yay! Thank you, sir.
So, shall we get started? My goodness, what on earth happened to you?
He's looking at the scratches all over my hands. Oh, I fell and tried to save myself by grabbing onto a bush.
Not a secret drinker, are you, Mandy?
This is the second time you've brought alcohol into this, sir. Oh no, sir. I'm a bit of a lightweight, to tell you the truth.
So, one and done? Just tease it.
Whoa.
We'll have to get those hands sorted. We ought to get those hands sorted out. Sorted out, though. They look pretty nasty to me.
He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool. He begins cleaning and tending to my hands while he talks.
For today, I'd like you to keep with it. What?
Help me.
Help me. Shit!
I did the same thing.
For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things. But from tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how best to carve up your time.
Okay, so today's the tutorial.
Today's the tutorial. Okay. Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make the most of your time here on the island. Once your work is completed, we'll be saying goodbye. This is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it in the lab. Naturally, you'll need help around here.
I need
help around here. You'll need some help too, but don't worry about that. It's all on you anyway. You're my research assistant. But I'd also like you to get your hands dirty with some field work. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place, and there's lots to see. But stay away from the danger zone. Take the time to get to know the cats and fully understand their behavior. And a full understanding of their behavior is crucial to our research. There's plenty to see and do. However, you must be careful not to overwork. Take regular rest and relaxation. We don't want you to burn yourself out now, do we?
I guess that's why I have the heart meter?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I'm not sure. I'll try to get the balance right.
That's the spirit. So, there you are.
He's done a first-class job on my wounds, and they aren't bothering me nearly as much. I spend the rest of the day with the professor, getting to know how the various pieces of equipment in the lab work, finding out where everything is, and learning some of the basic duties I'll be performing routinely. You have such a loud water bottle.
My water bottle's loud as hell.
By the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I make my way to my tent. I'm about to flop down on my bed when I see a package poking out from underneath it. I don't know how I could find anything in this mess, but I did. It's the reports that Kibbles promised to deliver. The cats were right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an antidote. I'm gutted and worried. What if I can't do any better? Will I just turn into a cat? I decide that's not an option and resolve to get going on my own research into it tomorrow. My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point. I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me. I need to gain their trust and see if I can't get them to open up a bit. I'm sure I'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. I'm optimistic that one-to-one sharing will prove fruitful. It's a small glimmer of hope.
Then I'm going to take them out. I'm going to wine and dine them. Wow. It'll be fun.
Tonight, I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall asleep.
I didn't write in it yesterday, so I don't know why I keep on bringing that up.
Who knows? The first morning of waking on the island. What?
Thankfully, it's the second.
Yeah.
But okay.
I'm so excited to discover what the day will bring. Should I jump straight into lab research? Or maybe it will be wise to start investigating a way to help the cats or find a cure for myself.
And you know what? Let's do it tomorrow!
Sounds good.
Yay!
Bye!